No one cares.
They do. I mean, they didn't, now they do.
They don't care.
How's it going, everybody? As you can see, I am not at home. And today, what we're gonna do is actually, well, by we, I mean I am actually going to my friend Jerald's house because he needs help to do the alignment on his car. If you guys don't know who Jerald is, he is a Pro-Am drifter, grassroots drifter, and his car is a CTS-V Cadillac. And if you've been watching my videos, I have actually went to Apple Valley Speedway to test out his car with him. And if you haven't seen that video, the link is going to be over here. So the reason we're doing the alignment right now is, well, all the cars need alignment, but he's actually attending a Formula Drift license. He's actually attending a Formula Drift license shootout competition in 2 weeks. So that's why we're just trying to get the car as ready as possible. So if he didn't win the shootout or earn the license, he wouldn't be blaming the car. Yeah. This is Jerald Hernandez, the owner of this very unique car. Arguably the longest wheelbase drift car that's still in competition.
Barely.
So what are we doing? What does this car need?
Everything?
Everything. So this is the list. Hey, you got pretty good handwriting, actually.
I know. I should have been a doctor.
Okay, anyways. So what's in the engine bay?
It's a stock LS2 with the cam,
With the cam?
headers, and an intake.
Have you dynoed it?
No.
Do you think, like, how much power do you think it's making?
400?
That much?
400? I don't know.
Well, that's not a bad number. To the wheel, right?
Maybe.
We'll see.
Could be bad because I have that Holley high ram, which requires a lot of air, and I only have like a 90mm throttle body, so
No.
probably not that great. But it looks cool with the hood down.
It is. Like, don't mind the dick shape cutout hood cutout. Yeah.
From the side, it looks good.
From the side, like when it's closed.
Pull it out.
There you go. Let's see. Can you stand behind me so people can know what the fuck is going on? So compared to before, we are increasing this much of preload.
Then maybe we shouldn't run those.
Why? Because you want to increase the preload to decrease some droop. Really. So the spring length is 220mm. This one is 250mm.
So that's 5 mil.
5mm preload.
What do you think we should do? 20 mil?
Just
So
20
we'll go to 200.
200mm? Exactly?
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll go to 200mm and then we'll gauge it from there.
Okay.
Watch us both be fucking wrong.
About what?
The preload right now what we're adding.
Why? How are we gonna be wrong?
Oh.
Brett, I've been adjusting coilovers for people since 2013.
No one cares.
They do. I mean, they didn't, now they do.
They don't care.
So what we're doing now is adjusting the preload. This spring, you can tell, the number's right here. Well, the number's on the spring, so it says 220. That means the total length of the spring is 220mm. The 04 means 4K, and we are trying to give the spring a 20mm preload to make the overall spring length 200mm. Okay, sweet. Now the overall length of the spring is 200.
It's already a significant increase.
200 and about 290mm. 286, yeah, 287 millimeter. So compared to the 255 before, it's about 32 millimeter longer than before.
We'll do 25.
I'm feeding all of the mosquitoes at our house.
Sorry, the neighbor has a pool.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. Alright. This one is pretty much done.
Oh, my light burned out.
Your what? Where?
The ones right
The
there.
side?
Yeah. I gotta get new bulbs. I was thinking about going to go get some real quick, but I think hardware store's closed.
You can go to Home Depot.
That's the long drive.
Just run down the street. No?
Okay. Yep. I'm gonna try to find the part. It looks like one. I'll send you a picture. No. He was like in some like little tube fucking thing. I don't know if you see those tube things. It's usually for cats. You think it's all the way down? Yeah.
Yep. Alright, so now I'm finally done with the coilover adjusting. We changed the isolator to this metal, I think aluminum spring seat, and then increase the spring preload from 5mm to 20mm. So before, the overall length of the spring was 220mm. Now the overall length of the spring is 200mm. And then I also increased the overall length of the coilover by 25mm. And before, from the top head to the bottom of the collar was 255mm, and now it's 280mm. So yeah, coilover is done. We're just gonna put it back on and see where the car sits. Alright, y'all. I'll catch y'all later. Like, comment, subscribe if you may. And I'm gonna link this man's podcast station in the link in the description. Alright, peace.